is going on, everybody? I'm back again with another video, and I'm in the Rockwell district. And I filmed here like 2 years ago now. This district is not big. The thing is that I film a video over here in the daytime. But one thing they do about this district is during the Christmas season, they literally lit up like most of the skyscrapers with the yellow lights that you see in the corner. So it's not fully pitch black yet, but I can show you behind me like the buildings over here. So like I say, it's not really like a big district, but I'm gonna be walking around the area and showing you the lights. And then I'm gonna try to make it to the bridge that divides Makati with Mandaluyong and try to show you like the entire skyline. So, you know, it's mostly like the Powerplant Mall, but then they got a few futuristic skyscrapers out here. So probably not gonna be like a long video, but I'll show you around here what's going on. So without further ado, join me. So this is the outside of the Powerplant Mall. I'm not sure if it's allowed to film in the inside, but I'm probably gonna go around, but you can see how the buildings are lit up. Usually if you come through the EDSA highway or no matter what part of Metro Manila you are, you can literally see the buildings of Rockwell from a distance when they lit up. Once it's pitch black, it's gonna look nicer with the borderline on the buildings, but let's walk around here because they got like a overpass passage that's literally lit up. And this is literally like the entire Powerplant Mall. So like I said, I'm gonna walk around the area, show you a little bit of what's going on, and then try to figure my way towards the bridge to film the entire area. And Rockwell is part of Makati, and not too far from here is also Poblacion. So, you know, Makati is massive, and they got like different districts out here. Yeah, so this area over here is pretty nice. I wonder what happens if I take this overpassage bridge. Where would it take me to? But over here is even nicer. Let me show you. See, look at the lights over here. You know, it's just like city of the future right here with this overpassage bridge lighting up right here with the lights and everything. This is really cool. Gonna try to make towards this area to see what's going on. I think the area that I'm walking a little bit takes you towards where the river is. I'm literally, you know, it's very cool to see this from a close up, like the lights and everything. Like over here, you see, look at this. Mostly condos that they lit up with all these lights. And like I said, this bridge they have over here, I think if you walk on top of it, it'll probably connect you towards the other direction. Oh, this is actually where I gotta go later. So now I know where to go. So later I'm gonna walk that bridge towards the other side, and there should be a nice view. And this is another area of it. So later I'm gonna walk towards that way. Hopefully it's more darker, and you'll see once I'm making the top of the bridge, it's gonna be like a very nice view. A lot of people, they hang out over there, you know, super chill. And I think if I go there, you can see literally like most of the skyline in the back over there. But let me make it towards this area to see what's going on. Even here on the other side, you see the buildings. And here the entrance too, it looks really cool. And here, look at this building, this condo. And I can see myself living in this building, it's nice. Got a theater here, Proscenium Theater with the futuristic design. This is dope. And the area is safe and secure. They even got guards crossing you, and they're very friendly too. Now let me go inside here to see what's going on. Like I said, I'm gonna walk around this area and around the Powerplant Mall to show you the vibes, and then the grand finale is gonna be me walking towards the bridge. Because the last time that I was filming over here, I didn't manage to make it towards that direction. But now, with all those lights on, I think this is a good time to do it. Even over here, you see this. I told you, if you're looking for a part in Metro Manila to take photography of skyscrapers, I think this is a perfect spot for you. No matter where you go, you know, every place is picture scene. This is actually the second video that I filmed today. I was filming in the Newport district, which was pretty nice. I'm taking advantage that there's no school and no job, so literally like not too much traffic jams. So easy for me to drive around here, you know. But yeah, it took me, believe it or not, from Newport here only 20 minutes. On a day with traffic jam, this would take me literally like forever. Over here is gonna be nice because they got a Christmas tree in the Powerplant Mall. This over here is kind of part of the Powerplant Mall district. I don't wanna. And then over there you see this building here, so futuristic. Now I'm crossing the street towards the other side to show you what are the vibes over here, you know. Tell you every single block that you walk out here, it's nice, especially with all these lights and everything. Now I wanna see what's happening behind me. Look at this is so dope, man. Such a cool district. Look at this right here, wow. City of the future, Rockwell district. But yeah, very beautiful scenery right behind me. This could be a good spot for the thumbnail, I'm not sure. And it's actually getting a little bit hot and humid out here, but earlier when I was filming, it was actually brutal. And believe it or not, it's like literally December. Like you would think the weather would drop down a little bit, but yeah. Now over here is gonna be pretty epic because we got like a little local park, and it's actually Powerplant Mall. Wow, they really went hardcore in the decorations out here. Gonna show you. Even though this is not a big district, but it's actually really beautiful. Look at this here. They got like a local park for people to chill, you know. And I can tell you, no matter how big or small the malls are in the Philippines, they're always a vibe, you know. Because it's not just a mall, it's an area for you to recreate and spend with your friends or loved ones. Look at this over here. It's so beautiful. And then this is the Powerplant Mall right here, you know, with the skyscrapers in the back. Now let me make it towards where the tree is. Well, it's not really a tree, or maybe it is. It's just literally like a decoration with thousands of lights out here. I think if I cross on the other side of the street, it's actually nicer. See? It's literally like lights all decorated like this with a star on top. That's really cool. It's actually darker than when I started the beta, so now it should be more epic. You can see literally the lights behind me. Look at this over here. Wow. It looks like Futuristic, like if it's designed in a video game, it's something like that, but this is the heart of the Philippines, especially Metro Manila. You know, a lot of people like to bash this city, but like many other places, just like tons and tons of beautiful districts out here that are actually, you know, really dope. And just look at this, man. This is awesome. Epic, man. Like everywhere I go in this neighborhood, I'm having a blast filming. Now I'm gonna make it towards the other side of Powerplant, because if you go in the other side of Powerplant, is where they got a beautiful outdoor sitting area. So it's gonna be actually more epic in the other side as I walk around. You can see how wide the sidewalks are, and they even got like another tree over there on the other side, but this band is literally blocking my view. But yeah, right there, and this will take you to another of those residential area right there. And look at the street scene over here. So dope, right? And like I said, they do this during the Christmas season. Not sure what month they start, and I'm not sure they end it a little bit after January, but usually by this time is when they lit up all these lights, you know, with the skyscrapers. I think they should keep it on the entire year because it looks pretty nice. It gives it like a nice vibe, you know, the district. I tell you, Manila is full of surprises. Now let's make it towards the other side of Powerplant Mall. This area is gonna be epic because it got like outdoor sitting area and of course the lights, so I think you guys are gonna enjoy, you're gonna love this one right here. You know, over here I'm coming, this is part of the Powerplant Mall. It looks kind of small, but if you go inside, it's like 4 multi-levels. Then here they got the outdoor sitting area. I'm gonna try to walk around here so I can show you the vibe of this over here outside. Well, you can't really get it clearly over here, but they got those chairs over there and then the people just dining their food out here. This over here is reminding me of New York City with the outdoor sitting area. It's actually more ahead of me. This one probably like a better view. I'm gonna show you. Well, here you can see how it is. People just dining out here near the sidewalk. Pretty nice vibes, and of course the lights out here. It looks pretty cool. So like I was mentioning before, no matter the size of the mall, but malls in the Philippines are not just simple malls that you could just window shop or walk around. They have restaurants, you know, it's a place for you to socialize with your friends, family, or even on your own. You go there, get some good air conditioned, walk around. They got also like amusement parks. They got stuff for the kids too. So it's literally like your city, you know, indoors. So not just like your average mall that you get back home in the States. But now I'm gonna try to make it towards the bridge. I hope that bridge is not high, because you guys know about me, I'm scared of heights. I'm scared of heights, but I'm gonna try to make it towards the bridge to see if I can capture the view of the whole Rockwell. I think it's over this way that I gotta go. So let's do it. This is still part of Powerplant Mall. Not sure if it's okay to film in the inside of the mall, but this mall is actually really nice too, despite it not being like a massive mega mall. But it's pretty nice, and they really decorated pretty nice in the Christmas inside here. Now I just gotta walk straight and make it towards the bridge area and see what can I capture out there. I'm telling you, man, This is a perfect picture spot in Metro Manila. Because as I'm walking around, I saw a lot of people like doing photo shoots out here. But now let me make it towards the bridge. I think I gotta make a left and walk towards the other side. Let's see how far it is. I don't think it's that far. Let's see how high the bridge is. Let me see, there should be some stairs ahead of me. But yeah, it's like it's literally divided in two sections. There's a highway over here that passes by, and this will take it to Mandaluyong. So yeah, but now I'm gonna make it towards the bridge and see if I can get some good photography over here on top. Then I literally see people there on top. This is one of the angles of Rockwell. Look at a futuristic building and the bridge over here connecting you with the lights. Let's go get our grand finale over here in this little section called Rockwell. I think also Rockwell owns a lot of, you know, high-end condos throughout, I think not only in Metro Manila, throughout the entire Philippines. You know, they got Rockwell, Ayala, Phil Invest, you know, different corporations out here that got, you know, some pretty nice looking condos. But yeah, I think if I were going the stairs over here, it should be a good view. My only issue making it to the stair was crossing the highway over here. But I mean, there's a traffic, so if you cross slowly, you can make it. Then this over here is like the border of Pasig River before I head towards the bridge. This over here has a lot of potential. You know, Pasig River used to be one of the most polluted rivers in the Philippines. Like if you would see a before and after picture, it was literally filled with garbage. It goes all the way towards the older part of Manila. But he did a good job, you know, developing and keeping it clean over here. So yeah, and you can see the condos and everything. So they also got like a ferry. I think it's free. It goes throughout the entire Pasig River. So pretty dope. I can see Century City ahead of me. Whoa, I almost fell. Century City ahead of me in Makati. But this is like a good river walk for people to exercise and everything. So yeah, just showing you what the potential that this city has. But now let's make it on top of the bridge so we can wrap up the video. I hope it's not too high. You know, I get paranoid when I'm up in the heights, but there's people out there taking their pictures. Woo. It's humid, man. It's not really hot, but it's just humid. It's a cool out here with a bike too ahead of me. But this is gonna be epic. See, these are the stairs, and then here you're seeing the lights and everything. Wow. Wait until I make it to the top, it's gonna be dope. I'm not sure if you can see behind me, but that's literally the entire Rockwell here. By the way, I'm panicking a little bit with the heights. Even though it's not too high, but grief, Manny, but this is awesome. And then even behind me, I'm being careful. You can see Ortigas. So I can literally see everything from right here. Pretty beautiful view. Right there's Ortigas, Edsa Highway, Capitolio on the other side. Then here you get the futuristic Rockwell, Makati. Then Pasig River, Century City. So you can see how nice this is. Yeah, this is it. Not sure if we could get a thumbnail right here. It's like a futuristic city out here. But yeah, look how cool it is. And then the Pasig River right here. It's actually pretty dope, right? Maybe this over here could be my thumbnail. Like you just open up your hands like this. But yeah, pretty cool, you know. It's not too big, the district, but it's pretty nice to look at. So I think I'm just gonna head back inside Rockwell. Call it a night, you know. I always wanted to film it when the lights were coming out and you see how it looks like. It's very cool. And then behind me is the other city right here that's called Mandaluyong. So literally like 16 municipalities forming the metro part, National Capital Region of Manila. Here it is, we're walking again. If you drive, it's actually really epic right here. Look at this. I'm just obsessed with, you know, skyscrapers, especially futuristic skyscrapers and lights. Now my mission is to cross back in the other side, but we're gonna do it. So I crossed the area safely again, you know, pretty fast, but that was an idea of what's going on there. And beautiful Rockwell, the Pasig River. I wanted to do like the grand finale over there with that view and the river and everything. But I think I already filmed enough of this district out here. You know, I had an awesome time coming back again towards Rockwell and seeing the nighttime, you know, the lights over here doing the holiday spirits. So I'm gonna start wrapping up my video over here. So that was the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless y'all, and peace.